Can you see my screen?
Spagaj.
Okay. Okay, we will start. Vinayak namastubhyam satatam modakapriya nirvignam kuru no deva sarvakaryeshu sarvada saraswati namastubhyam varade kamarupini vidyarambham karishyamah siddhir bhavatu no sada gurur brahma gurur vishnu gurur devo maheshwarah gurus sakshat param brahma tasmai shri gurave namaha. Shri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tattulям Ramanama Varanane Apadamapahartaram Dataram Sarvasampadam Lokabhiramam Shri Ramam Bhuyo Bhuyo Namamyaham Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedhase Raghunathaya Nathaya Sitaya Pataye Namaha Shri Raghavam Dasharathatmajamaprameయం సీతాపతిం రఘుకులాన్వయరత్నదీపం ఆజానుబాహుం అరవిందదళాయతాక్షం రామం నిశాచర వినాశకరం నమామి శ్రీరఘురామ చారు తులసీదళధామ సమక్షమాది శృంగార గుణాభిరామ త్రిజగన్నుత శౌర్య రమాలలామ దుర్వారుక బంధ రాక్షస విరామ జగజ్జన కల్మషార్ణవోత్తారకనామ భద్రగిరిదాశరథి కరుణాపయోనిధి ఆంజనేయమతిపాటలాననం కాంచనాద్రికమనీయ విగ్రహం పారిజాతతరుమూలవాసినం భావయామి పవమాననందనం యత్ర యత్ర రఘునాథకీర్తనం తత్ర తత్ర కృతమస్తకాంజలిం బాష్పవారి పరిపూర్ణలోచనం మారుతిం నమత రాక్షసాంతకం బుద్ధిర్బలం యశోధైర్యం నిర్భయత్వమరోగత అజాడ్యం వాక్పటుత్వం చ హనుమత్స్మరణాద్ భవేత్ కూజంతం రామ రామేతి మధురం మధురాక్షరం ఆరుహ్య కవితా శాఖాం వందే వాల్మీకి కోకిలం. అద్యతన పంచాంగం విశ్వావసునామ సంవత్సరే దక్షిణాయనే శరదృతౌ ఆశ్విని మాసే శుక్లపక్షే సప్తమ్యాం తిథిః భానువాసరః జ్యేష్ఠ నక్షత్రం జ్యేష్ఠ till 5:25 p.m. followed by Mula Nakshatram. Ayushman Yoga till 2:02 p.m. followed by Saubhagya Yoga. Garakaranam coinciding ending at 5:02 p.m. which is followed by Vanik Karanam ending at 6:01 a.m. which is the ending of Saptami Tithi tomorrow morning, which is 6:01 a.m. followed by Vishtikaranam. Sarvebhyah Suprabhatam. So last time we did till 27th shloka. So Nirikshasa Muhurtam tu Dadarsha Bharato Gurum Utaje Ramam Asinam Jatamandala Dharinam Tam tu Krishna Janadharam Chira Valkala Vasasam Dadarsha Ramam Asinam Abhitah Pavakopamam. I think we read all these shlokas, right? Simhaskandham Mahabahum Pundarika Nibhekshanam Prithivya Sagarantaya Bhartaram Dharmacharinam. I think till here we, or even next one also. Upavishtam Mahabahum Brahmanamiva Shashvatam Sthandile Darbha Samstirne Sitaya Lakshmanena cha. Till here, I think we read. So, Bharata saw finally Rama Standile Darbha Samstirne. Standilam is ground. On the ground, Darbha samstirne, with some darbha, with a grass spread over, like a grass mat or a grass spread over, as cushion or as pavitram also, for him to sit. Sitaya Lakshmanena cha, along with Sita and Lakshmana. And that Rama, who is Simhaskandham and Brahmanam iva, he is looking like Brahma himself, meaning like sage. Brahma is like a sage. Rama is also with that Jata Mandala Dharinam. With that, he is looking like a Brahma. That too Shashvatam, like the eternal Brahma, not an ordinary person there. And at the same time, Simhaskandham, like the lion's shoulders, broad shoulders. Mahabahum, strong arms. Pundarika Nibhekshanam, with eyes like the lotus. Such Rama's darshanam Bharata finally got. And we'll continue from there. Tam drishtva Bharata Shriman
दृष्ट्वा भरतः श्रीमान्
Dukkha Shoka Pariplutah
दुःखशोकपरिप्लुतः
Abhyadhavata Dharmatma
अभ्यधावत धर्मात्मा
Bharata Kaikayi Sutah.
भरतः कैकेयीसुतः.
So Tam drishtva Bharata Shriman Bharata. By looking at such Rama, Shriman Bharata, the Mr. Bharata, a great divine Bharata. Dukkha Shoka Pariplutah, floating in the, or sunk in the uh, sorrow ocean, in the ocean of sorrow. Dukkha Shoka, in the grief of pain, floating in that, sunk in that. Abhyadhavata Dharmatma Bharataha Kaikeyi Sutaha. Son of Kaikeyi, Dharmatma Bharata ran unto Rama after finally seeing such Rama sitting on ground. And then he cries with his feelings. Drishtvaiva Vilalapartho Artaha.
दृष्ट्वैव विरलापार्थो बाष्पसन्धिः
Bashpa Sandigdhaya Gira.
बाष्पसन्दिग्धया गिरा
Ashaknuvan Dharayatum Dhairyat.
अशक्नुवन् धारयितुं धैर्यात्
Vachanam Abravit.
वचनमब्रवीत्.
So Drishtva Eva. Just by seeing Rama like that, Vilalapa, he started crying. Artaha, because in the Artha is one who is in grief. So grieving the, unimagined state of Rama. Bharata has never imagined Rama to be like that. And he explains why in the later slokas once he starts talking. Drishtva Vilalapa Artaha Bashpa Sandigdhaya Gira. Gira is words. The words which are sandigdha is which are doubtful, whether to speak or not by heart, but his throat itself is not able to throw a word that he wants to speak, but it is not coming out because of bashpa. Bashpa is heavy emotional tears. Once the tears come, they will also flow not only from eyes, they will flow into ears, they will flow into throat, ENT, all through. So when it flows into throat, your throat gets choked up and you want to talk, but words don't come out. That is Bashpa Sandigdhaya Gira Vilalapa. He started crying. And Dharayatum Dhairyam Dharayatum Ashaknuvan. Being unable to hold his courage. Vachanam Abravit. Being unable to hold his courage, crying and unable to talk because of the choked throat with all the emotions and tears, he tried to speak the following sentences. Yam samsadi prakrtibhir
यह संसदि प्रकृति भी
bhaved bhaved yuktopasitum
भवेत् युक्तोपासितुं
vanyair mrugair upasinaha
वन्यैः मृगैरुपासिनः
soyamaste mamagrajaha.
सोऽयम् आस्ते ममाग्रजः.
Ayyo, he's saying. Yah, one who, Samsad, we also say, right? Sansad Bhavan, that is parliament. That is the cabinet, the building office of the royal office, assembly. Yah Samsadi, in the royal assembly, where his ministers, staff, and all would be there. Prakriti bhihi, along with his prakriti is basically his people, citizens. Prakriti means nature. Prakriti also means his people. So prakriti bhihi upasitum yuktaha bhavet. One who is yuktaha is eligible or supposed to be. One who is eligible to be actually sitting amidst his people and staff and all in a big royal assembly, such saha ayam mama agrajaha, such this my elder brother of mine, vanyaihi mrugaihi upasinaha aste. Are, such Rama is now sitting around with forest beings, with forest animals around, wild animals around. What a pitiful situation. This I cannot imagine, is the kind of sorrow Bharata is expressing. Vasobhir bahusahasraihi.
वासोभिर् बहुसहस्रोहै
Bahusahasraihi.
बहुसहस्रैः
Yo Mahatma Purochitaha.
यो महात्मा पुरोचितः
Mrugajine Soyamiha
मृगाजिनी सोयमिह
Pravaste Dharmamacharan.
प्रवस्ते धर्ममाचरन्.
Yaha yo means yaha sahasraihi bahubhihi sahasraihi vasaha. One, yaha is one who, that who, evaraite, jo. Yaha bahubhihi sahasraihi, by multiples of thousands, by multiple thousands of vasaha, dresses. One, if we go to Rama's, probably his quarters, his closet itself will be like a probably $1 million home of ours, because it is having thousands of his dresses. And these are multiple, thousands. Bahubhihi sahasraihi, not 1,000, but thousands of dresses. Pura uchitaha, one who was before eligible to have thousands of dresses for him in his palace. Such one now, saha ayam, such he, this Rama, dharmam acharan, by following dharma, by conducting dharma, mrugajine pravaste, mruga ajine, by the deer's skin he is wearing and living here. Ayyo, what a pity. One who is supposed to have thousands of dresses is wearing just a deer skin and is living here surrounded by animals instead of his people, royal staff, etc. in the assembly. What a pitiful situation. And hence he's crying and not able to control and speak like this. Atharayadyo vividhaha
अधारयद्यो विविधाः
chitraha sumanastada
चित्राः सुमनस्तदा
soyam jatabaramimam
सोऽयं जटाभारमिमं
vahate raghava katham.
वहते राघवः कथम्.
So yaha adharayat yaha is adharayadyah, and then there is v, so it becomes o, is sandhi there. Yaha adharayat, one who wears. Dharayati is wear, essentially. One who wears vividhaha chitraha sumanaha tada. One who used to then wear various kinds of sumanaha. Sumanaha is gods. Sumanaha is also flowers. Kusumaha. So that brings a very good point for us. Nowadays, women are also not putting on flowers. But at least till, my childhood, I could see women every day putting flowers. Men, at least when they go to a temple and the pujari gives that flower, he would put it at least in his ear. But then there are some pictures that we have seen in Google where with those with shikha, they will put the flower, even men will put the flower, given flower in the shikha. If a mala is given, he will put the mala in the shikha, just like a woman. There was no difference whether in dressing or in styles between woman and a man. Both put tilaka. Nowadays, men don't even put kumkuma. Women also don't put kumkuma. That's a different thing, unfortunately. But okay. So, kumkumam, flowers, lepanam, dress also of vastra yugmam, long sari, worn as a dhoti, both by men and women together, similar dresses. And the uttariyam also is covered slightly differently. A woman will have to hold her stanam tightly. But otherwise, that's all. That's all is the difference. So great lesson for us that even Rama used to wear flowers. And that's why in Bhagavatam also it describes Krishna also putting on flowers. And so ISKCON pictures, if you see of Krishna, maybe Rama also, you will see Krishna putting on flowers around his head. So that's one good lesson ISKCON people have learned and have painted it also. And we also know it. At least when Pujari gives, don't put it in the shirt pocket, put it here at least. Or if you have long hair, insert it somewhere. Any comments on that? I wish Vikram is there today. Okay. So, विविधाः चित्राः सुमनः तदा यः अधारयत् soyam, such this Rama, imam jatabharam vahate Raghava katham, such this Raghava, how is he instead holding the jatabhara, one who used to have a nice cropped hair, styled hair, nicely cream, oils, etc. applied, and then putting flowers, nice fragrant flowers, that too rich, beautiful flowers. Such Raghava, how is he today wearing this hard jata bhara? Because this will be tight, hard. You cannot even brush it. You cannot even take ordinary shampoo. It will require big bath for the jata mandala dharanam. So soyam jata bharamimam Raghavah katham vahate यस्य यज्ञैर्यथोदिष्टैः
यश यज्ञे यथा उदिष्टे
यथोदिष्टैः
यदोष्टिते उदिष्टे
युक्तो धर्मस्य संचयः
युक्तो धर्मस्य संचय
शरीरक्लेश संभूतं
शरीर क्लेश संभूतम
स धर्मं परिमार्गते.
स धर्मं परिमार्गते.
So यस्य यज्ञैः यथा उद्दिष्टैः युक्तः धर्मस्य संचयः, one for whom or one whose collection, sanchaya, is one who has compiled, collected, dharmasya sanchaya. What did he compile? He has compiled several incidents and lessons of dharma through yajnaihi yatha uddishtaihi, as purposed or as intended by various yajnas, all the dharma that he has collected, that means all the punyam that he has collected out of those yajnas, today saha dharmam parimargate. Parimargate is he is giving away. He is showing all of that the path. That means, okay, you go this path. I don't need them. Kind of a one. And instead, what did he take up? Sharira klesha sambhutam dharmam. He is approaching the dharma or he is following the dharma which is instead of taking the punyas of yajna and enjoying the results of such yajnas, he is instead taking the sharira klesha sambhutam dharmam, the dharma which has inflicted troubles to his body. Sharira klesha sambhutam dharmam saha parimargate. He has taken up that dharma which is giving him a lot more physical troubles than taking the material results, fruits of yajnas from which he could have enjoyed life much, much better, much more pleasurely. Chandanena maharhena,
Chandanena maharshena,
maharhena
maharhena,
means maha arhaha chandanam, means very rich, what do you call, rich, fragrant chandanas. Maharha, not simple arha. Maharha, chandanena maharhena yasyangam upasevitam
yasyangam upasevitam,
malena tasyangamidam.
malena tasyangamidam,
Kathamaryasya sevyate.
katamaryasya sevyate,
Yasya angam, whose body, maharhena chandanena upasevitam, one whose body was always served with means applied with the best of the chandana, best of the makeup. Chandanam is a paste, which that too rich paste, red sandalwood or whichever is that most expensive sandal that Pushpa guy smuggles. Such rich sandal paste was applied on his body always. Such Rama, tasya idam angam, that of him, such Rama, his body now is malena. Malam is dirt. Malena katham aryasya sevyate. Tasya aryasya idam angam katham malena sevyate. How can his body be now, full of dirt? There is no chandanam, there is no rich fragrances for him. Ayyo, what a pitiful situation. And why is this all? Mannimittamidam dukkham. Hariom, can you hear me?
Swogaji, the screen is not sharing, not showing any sloka.
Really?
I can see.
Now it is there. Now it is there.
Okay.
Okay. Mannimittamidam dukkham
Man nimittamidam dukkam
prapto Rama sukochitaha
prapto Rama sukochitaha
dhig jivitam nrushamsasya
dhig jivitam nrushamsasya
mama loka vigarhitam.
mama loka vigarhitam.
Now he's saying dhik. Chi. Aisa. Dhik is chi. In Telugu word that we say. Chi. Waste life. Like that. Mama loka vigarhitam. Vigarhanam is what do you call? Looked down upon by the world. Loka vigarhitam. The whole world is blaming. Blamed by the whole world, my life. That too, nrusham sasya, of the horrible, violent life of mine. Dhik. Why? Mat nimittam. Because of for my sake, because of me, I was the reason. I was the reason for Ramaha sukhochitaha dukkham praptaha. One who is supposed to enjoy life, sukha uchitaha. One for whom happiness was a natural thing. Such Rama had to undergo dukkham praptaha, has ended up with these difficulties, with this pain, just because of me. One who is supposed to enjoy thousands of dresses, one who was always well-dressed, well-kempt hair with flowers on it. One who would always apply chandanam, rich makeup, rich, make foundation and all, chandanam. Such Rama, what is this? Because of me, he's undergoing all this pain now. Dhik jeevitam, damn, waste life. I mean, damn to my life, damned life, something like that. Ityevam vilapan deenaha
Ityevam vilapanadinaha
prasvinna mukhapankajah
prasvinnaha mukha pankajah
padavaprapya ramasya
padoh aprapya ramasya
papata bharato rudan.
papat bharato rudan.
So ityevam vilapan, thus lamenting like this, by crying like this, deenaha, poor fellow, poor Bharataha, prasvinna mukhapankajaha, khinna, should it be khinna or prasvinna? Okay, mukhapankajaha, the lotus face of Bharata, which is prasvinna, which is what do you call, closed or shrunk or hurt. The hurt lotus face of Bharata, who is very deenaha, very very dull, or not even dull is an ordinary word. He's actually very sorrow. Padau aprapya ramasya. In his run, see, sometimes what happens, our mind wants to run very fast, but the body can't catch up, and so we fall. And this typically we see in our Sangha, Siksha Vargas, etc. Last time I've seen. Even Taruns, elders, were playing Kho. I was wondering, why are they falling? First I thought somebody fell off while they were, because you have to sit in we all know Kho game, right? You get up and you have to run. And when they run, they fell. So I thought maybe it was slippery. So I sent somebody to dry up the floor there. They said, no, there is no slippery, it is dry, it's fine. Then next one, somebody else also fell off. Then I realized, oh, all of these are, in 30s, 40s, right? So slightly, not very youthful adults. And they are playing, so their mind wants to run very fast to catch that person, but the body can't catch up that speed. Manojavam. That's why Hanuman alone can do that. His body catches up his mind. Manojavaha. The speed of his mind. Mind can, if I want like this, I can think India now. I'm in India, I'm in Hyderabad, I'm in Yapra. That speed, instant speed, right? That speed is speed of Hanuman. Manojavaha. So similarly, here also Bharata wanted to run immediately and touch feet of Rama, but in that sunk in sorrow state, he couldn't. He thought he has touched the feet of Rama, but he fell. Padau aprapya, having unreached the feet of Rama, papata, Ramasya padau aprapya, Bharataha rudan papata. Bharata was crying and fell off, thinking he has touched his feet, but he hasn't touched his feet, but he fell off on the ground. Dukkhabhitapto Bharataha
Dukkhabhidapto Bharataha
Rajaputro Mahabalaha
Rajaputro Mahabalaha
Uktva Arya iti
Uktva Arya iti
Sakruddinam
Sakruddinam
Punarnovacha Kinchana.
Punarnovacha Kinchana.
So dukkha abhitaptaha, burnt or heated or afflicted by the sorrow, by the deep grief, Bharata, Rajaputraha, Prince Bharata, Mahabalaha, actually he's a very strong fellow, right? Just as strong as Rama. Such Bharata, Arya ityuktva, just all he could speak is Arya, oh noble, That's all he could say. Sakrit, that too once, only once he could say, Deenam punaha kinchana na uvacha. And after that, he couldn't say another word. Arya, that's all. His mind was wanting to say so much, but he was not able to express any words. Atha na kinchana uvacha. And then Bashpa pihita kantascha.
बाष्पपिहितकण्ठश्च
Prekshya Ramam Yashasvinam.
प्रेक्ष्य रामं यशस्विनम्
Arya Aryetyavath Sankrishya
आर्येत्यवाध सङ्कृष्य
Vyahartum na shakattada.
व्याहर्तुं नाशकत् तदा.
So Bashpa Pihita Kantaha, with the fumes of that emotional fumes having filled his throat. So Bashpa Pihita Kantaha, his throat is closed, choked with the emotional outburst. Ramam Yashasvinam Prekshya, by looking at that glorious Rama, Arya Ityeva Atha Sankrishya, all he could say is just Arya, and Na Shakat, Vyahartum Na Shakat Tada. Then, beyond saying Arya, he could not interact or exchange any more words. Vyavahartum means he couldn't transact more with Rama other than just saying Arya. Shatrughnaschapi Ramasya
शत्रुघ्न चापि रामस्य
Vavande Charanau Rudan
ववन्दे चरणौ रुदन्
Tavubhau Sa Samalingya
तवुभौ स समालिङ्ग्य
Ramaschashrunyavartayat.
राममश्रूणि वर्तयत्
Ramascha Ashruni Avartayat.
अवर्तयत्.
So, Shatrughnaschapi Ramasya Charanau Rudan Vavande. Even Shatrughna also did Vandanam to Rama's Charanau, to Rama's feet. He was also crying, and while crying, he also did Vandanam to Rama's feet. Then, now, so far, we have only seen Bharata's side of angle of Rama. So now, camera is behind Rama, and so we'll see how Rama is interacting. And so, Tavubhau sa samalingya. He lifted both of them with both his hands, and both of them he hugged with his long arms. Tavubhau saha sama alingya samyak alinganam. Alinganam is hugging. He hugged both of them tight. Samyak. Ramascha ashruni avartayat. Rama also shed tears. Ashruni, ashru is a tear. Ashruni, several tears. Avartayat, he also released, shed tears from his eyes. Tatas sumantrena
ततः सुमन्त्रेण
guhena chaiva
गुहेन चैव
samiyatu
समीयतु
rajasutavaranye
राजसुतावरण्ये
divakaraschaiva
दिवाकरश्चैव
निशाकरश्च yathambare
यथाम्बरे
शुक्रबृहस्पतिभ्यां
शुक्रबृहस्पतिभ्यां
So tataha, after that, sumantrena guhena chaiva samiyatuhu rajasutau aranye. The two sumantrena guhena cha eva rajasutau aranye samiyatuhu. The two who were brought by Sumantra and Guha, which are The two princes are Bharata and Shatrughna. Those two, those two who have finally located, which is Rama and Lakshmana, Divakarascha Nishakarascha. One is Divakara, one who makes the day, which is sun. Nishakaraha, one who makes the night, which is moon. Like sun and moon, these two brothers. Yatha Ambare. So one more one more simile he is giving. One simile is these two are looking like sun and moon in the sky, which are the only two big objects, lighting objects. Similarly, these two were also looking like Shukra and Brahaspati. So like Shukracharya on one end, Brahaspati on the other end, like those two. Like them, Ambare, like in sky, like those two Maharshis, these two were glowing, looking happy. Tan Parthivan
Tan Parthivan
Varana Yuthapabhan
Varana Yudhapapan
Samagatanstatra
Samagatamstatra
Mahatyaranye
Mahatyaranye
Vanaukasastepi
Vanaukasastepi
Samikshya Sarve
Samikshya Sarve
Apyashrunyamunchan
Apyashrunvamunchan
Api Ashruni Amunchan Apyashrunyamunchan
Apyashrunyamunchan
Pravihaya Harsham.
Pravihaya Harsham.
So Tan Parthivan Vanara Yuthapabhan Samagatan Tatra Mahati Aranye Vanaukasaha Te Api Samikshya Sarve Api Ashruni Amunchan Harsham Pravihaya. All of the rest, all army and all have finally also arrived there. Tan Parthivan, Parthiva is kings. Parthiva can also be men, but here it is those kings. Tan Parthivan Varana Yuthapa Abhan. Varana Yuthapa. Yutha is group. Varanam is an elephant. Varana Yutha is group of elephants. Palayati, who is the head of such group of elephants. So that means one who is very, very strong. Glowing, Abha is glowing, glow. So Varana Yuthapabhan, such looking at such people, kings, these four of them, who are looking like the leaders of most toughest elephant fleet. Samagatan tatra mahati aranye. All of them who have come there into that Mahati Aranyam, into that grand forest, into the dense, thick, big forest. Tatra Vanaukasaha, those who are living dwellers, forest dwellers, te api, they also, Samikshya, they also having seen all the people who have arrived, entered in this forest, Samikshya, having looked at them, Sarve api, all of them also, Ashruni Amunchan, they also have released tears. Everyone in the forest, both those who came as far as the army of Bharata and the local, if any, forest dwellers, all of them have started crying, have also cried, releasing, shedding tears. Harsham Pravihaya, by putting aside their happiness. On one hand, wow, we found Rama. It's a happy moment. But unfortunately, looking the state in which Rama is, they could not hold that happiness anymore, but only were crying. Ityarshe
Ityarshe
Srimad Ramayane
Srimad
Srimad
Ramayana
Ramayane
Valmikiye
Valmikiye
Adikavye
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 Ayodhyakande
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 Navanavatis Tamas Sargaha
नवनवतितमः सर्गः
अथ
अथ
अयोध्याकाण्डे
अयोध्याकाण्डे
शततमः सर्गः.
शततम सर्गः
So 100th sarga. Kachchit sargah.
कच्चित् सर्गः
This is the most famous, important, one of the famous, important sarga chapters. This name is called Kachchit sarga because the whole sarga chapter is questions based on Kachchit, Kachchit, Kachchit. Rama keeps asking, enquires of Bharata. Kahin. Kachchit means in Hindi it is kahin. In other languages, in English, hope not, or hope everything, hope kind of a thing. Hope everywhere, hope everything, hope everyone is kachchit, kachchit, kachchit. So he's inquiring, hope this is good, hope that is good, hope dharma is going on good, hope people are happy, hope, all your staff are obedient to you, hope you are able to control them, hope you are able to check them. All these responsibilities of Bharata, Rama inquires in a way reminding Bharata and everyone else of the world of how a ruler, leader of an organization, of a party, of a country, should conduct himself or should be consciously conducting himself. So kachchit sargah jatilam chiravasanam
जटिलं चीरवसनं
pranjalim patitam bhuvi
प्राञ्जलिं पतितं भुवि
ददर्शरामो दुर्दर्शम
ददर्श रामो दुर्दर्शं
युगान्ते भास्करम यथा.
युगान्ते भास्करं यथा
ददर्श रामः जटिलम चीरवसनम. One who is in jatila is jatamandalam. Jatilam chiravasanam, one who is wearing that most simplistic, cheap, tough, hard cloth, rough cloth. Chiravasanam. Pranjalim, one who is in Pranjali, Namaskar Mudra. Patitam Bhuvi, who is also, one who has fallen on the ground. Unto him, Rama Dadarsha, Rama saw such one, Bharata, who fell on the ground. Durdarsham, unable to, one who cannot be otherwise looked up at. Durdarsham, Yugante Bhaskaram Yatha. How would the sun be? I mean, I cannot imagine, but how would it be if when the time is ending, Yugantam, at that time, how would the sun be? Probably he'll be the most brightest, I think. He might be burning the whole thing off. And hence we cannot look at the such sun. So Yugante Bhaskaram Durdarsham Yatha Tatha Jatilam Chiravasanam Pranjalim Patitam Bhuvi Ramaha Dadarsha Katanchit Abhivijnaya
कथञ्चित् अभिविज्ञाय
Vivarna Vadanam Krisham
विवर्णवदनं कुशं
Bhrataram Bharatam Ramaha
भ्रातरं भरतं रामः
Parijagraha Bahuna.
परिजग्राह बाहुना.
So Kathanchit, somehow, that means Rama also couldn't, he was also very, very emotional. So Kathanchit, somehow, Abhivijnaya, holding his consciousness. He was also, see, when you're too emotional, you'll forget yourself, you'll lose consciousness. So Kathanchit Abhivijnaya, somehow holding his consciousness and ability to identify things. Vivarna Vadanam Krusham Bhrataram Bharatam. Bharata, whose Vadanam, whose face was Krusham, was shrunk, and Vivarna, colorless. Colorless means There is no, you can't say, is he happy? Is he crying? You cannot, colorless, right? No emotion in it. It is unshrunk like this. So Krusham Vivarna Vadanam Bhrataram Bharatam Ramaha Kathanchit Abhivijnaya. Such Bharata also somehow Rama could identify. That means Bharata also was almost unidentifiable. So much he has lamented and cried that his face also could not be recognized. But such Bharata also, Rama somehow having recognized him. Kathanchit abhivijnaya parijagraha bahuna. He held him up with his hands. You might think, oh, he already hugged them in the previous chapter, right? That is our storytelling style. You tell briefly and then you elaborate further. So now how did he do? He held them, he lifted him up with his hands. So parijagraha. Jagraha is grahanam kratavan. That means he attracted him. That means he lifted him and brought him close to him. Bahuna, with his arms. Parijagraha bahuna. Agraya ramastam murdhni.
Aghraaya Ramastam Modni
Parishvajya charaghavah.
Parishvajya च राघवः
Anke bharatam aropya.
अङ्के भरतमारोप्य
Paryapruchat samahitah.
पर्यपृच्छत् समाहितः.
Beautiful scene, beautiful scene. I mean, if you are able to visualize how hope I am able to narrate for you to visualize. So Rama is probably at a very ground level, sitting on ground, which means maybe not directly on the ground, but let's imagine there is another rock or another maybe 1 foot high pedestal. So one of his foot is on the ground, like we always see Rama sitting. The other leg bent under his left thigh. Such Rama. Bharata fell off near his feet. So Rama bends forward. He, with his hands, he raises Bharata up and Kathan Agraya. And so when you do first thing, what comes nearby you? His head is what comes nearby you. And we said this beautiful cultural, emotional love expression we all should practice is when we look at our youngers, first thing what we should do, hold them with our hands, and murdhni is this crown here, somewhere here. There we should smell or touch our face there. That will be the best blessing and that will be the best affection that you can derive from that child or from that young person. So, agraya Ramaha tam means tam Bharatam. Murdhni agraya. Agranam. Dhupam agrapayami, we say. Right? Which means I put dhuma and I make you smell it. Agrapanam. Agre is I smell it. Agrapayami is I make you smell. I am giving you the opportunity to smell the dhupam that I am putting for you. So agraya. So Rama now like that feeling of holding Bharata with his shoulders in his hands and bringing his head close, smelling the crown of Bharata. Murdhni tam Ramaha agraya, and then parishvajya, then you bring him further, raise him further up. So now his head has come to your your height of your head. Now parishvajya, parishvanganam, that means hugging, putting your hands around in a hug. Parishvajya cha Raghavaha, Raghava also having hugged him. Anke, then what do? Now you bring him and have him sit. Anke Bharatam Aropya Abba. Imagine this. This is how I'm imagining my childhood. My grandfather, my elders of that Vedrapati and all. Every summer when we go, when we touch their feet, this is exactly what they used to do. They would then hug us and have them sit on their laps. They would take us and sit us on their laps. So because Rama is 8-footer, that tall. Even though Bharata is almost younger brother to him, Rama is so tall that he could have Bharata also sit on his lap. Essentially, whether physically done or not, that is the love expression, love gesture, love interaction, or not love, affection, because love can be different thing. Affection towards your vatsalyam, towards your younger ones. So, Anke Bharatam Aropya, by having Rama, by having Bharata placed on his Anka is thighs. Anke Bharatam Aropya, Pariyapruchat, Pariapruchat, very beautiful, important verb here. Apruchat means asked. Pariyapruchat, Pari, all around he has inquired. That means he has inquired multiple things, not just one. Hey, how are you? Are you enjoying, man? How is life? Cool? that is just aprachat. Pariyaprachat, multiple questions. And pariprasnena sevaya upadeshtantite jnanam jnanina tattvadarshina. Krishna says to Arjuna also, right? Pariprasnena sevaya. God, Guruji, can you please give me one mantra? Hey, no. There is just one question. Pariprashna. You should ask it in such detail. See, I have been wanting to do my things, but my office is killing me, and my family is killing me. I'm not getting any time, but still I have to. I cannot leave this after this life. I don't have another life, Guruji. So somehow give me that, prescribe that small thing by which practicing at least. This in detail is pariprashna. Pariprashnena sevaya there. And similarly, here also, Paryaprachat, Samahitaha, Ahitaha, Samyak Ahitaha, seeking the welfare all around, in all aspects, Rama has inquired. What are they? And now we will start seeing them. Kvanute abhi, kvanute bhut pita tata,
क्वनु ते भूत्पिता तात
yadaranyam tvamagataha,
यत् अरण्यं त्वमागतः
nahi tvam jivatastasya,
न हि त्वं जीवत तस्य
vanamagantumarhasi.
वनम् आगन्तुम् अर्हसि.
Very first line, we can recognize how innocent Rama is. Rama still doesn't know the happenings there. So first thing is asking, Kwanu, hey, hope not. Kwanu, kachchit, all of these are similar inquiry forms. Kwanu te abhut, hey, hope it didn't happen by you. That Tata, oh my loved one, I told you, right? Tata is like father actually, but expressed in affection to younger ones. Tata, kwanu te pita abhut. Hey, hope you have not ignored father. Yat tvam aranyam agataha, that you came over to this forest. Nahi tvam jivataha tasya, while father is living. Tvam vanamagantum arhasi, you cannot let father alone and come to a vanam like this. That too, both of you have come here. Both myself and Lakshmana are already here. And you and Shatrugna also have come. All four of us away from the father. You have left father alone and came. Hope nothing. I mean, how could you do it, Bharata? Hope nothing went wrong. He didn't know. So he's wondering, how did you leave father and come? First lesson. Every inquiry of Rama here to Bharata is essentially, as I said, is inquiries to us. Hope we can document all these and make a good, good article, good post, publish it. So, kvanute abhut pita tata yadaranyam tvam agataha nahi tvam jivatah tasya vanamagantum arhasi chirasya bata pashyami
चिरस्य बत पश्यामि
दूराद् भरतमागतं
दूरात् भरतमागतं
दुष्प्रतीकम् अरण्येऽस्मिन्
दुष्प्रतीकम् अरण्येऽस्मिन्
किं तात वनमागतः?
किं तात वनमागतः?
He is inquiring further. Chirasya, it is very, very long. It takes very long time to come from Ayodhya to here. Chirasya, bata means, ayo, hey, oh no, alas, is the old style English. Alas, and nowadays, oh no. Bata, pashyami, I see what I'm observing. Chirasya durat bharatam agatam. What happened? Why did Bharata come this long? Dushpratikam. I mean, there is no other. This is a uniquely difficult terrain of a forest, of a mountain. Dushpratikam aranye asmin, in this forest, which is no other forest like this, very tough forest. Aranye asmin, kim tata vanam agataha? Why did you come? I'm trying to see. I'm trying to understand. Pashyami means I'm trying to see, but what it means is I'm trying to understand. Why did you have to come this far, Bharata, and into this that too into this tough terrains of this forest? Why did you have to come? And so he's guessing and inquiring. Kachchit dharayate tata.
Kachchit dharayate tata.
Raja yatvamihagataha.
Raja yatvamiha gataha.
Kachchinna dinah sahasa.
Kachchinnadina sahasa.
Raja lokantaram gataha.
Raja lokantaram gataha.
First thing he doubted. And so he's asking, Kachchid Raja dharayate tata tvamiha agataha. Hey, you have come here. I hope father is able to hold it there, hold the fort there. Kachchid dharayate. He's able to hold it. He's able to run it by himself without us there. Kachchid dinaha Raja sahasa lokantaram gataha. Or, I mean, Rama didn't intend it, but probably that's how the words are coming out. Sahasa, in a hurry or in a haste. Sahasa Raja Kachit Dinaha Lokantaram Gataha. Or did he go away from these worlds in that haste of unable to hold the pain emotions of being away from me? Kachit Saumyanate Rajyam.
Kachchit saumyanate rajyam.
Bhrashtam Balasya Shashvatam.
Vrashtam balasya shaswatam.
Kachit Sushrusase Tata.
Kaschit shushruse tata.
No, it's not Kaschit, it is Kachit.
Kachchit shushruse tata.
Pitaram Satyavikramam.
Titaram satyavikramam.
So Kachit Saumya, Kachit te Rajyam na bhrashtam Balasya Shashvatam. Hey Saumya, oh soft one, hope your kingdom is not lost forever. Why did you have to come to forest like this? Did you lose your power? Or did you lose your state? Did you lose your kingdom? Kachit Shushusase Tata Pitaram Satyavikramam. Hey, hope you are also being obedient. Sushrushanam is essentially listening. Sushrusha is to listen or follow, which means being obedient, being serving, servantful, all of those serving, listening, obedient, follow, all of those come under Sushrusha. So Kachit Tata, oh, Tata is again father. Father means again, oh beloved one. Oh beloved one, hope Pitaram Satyavikramam Sushrushase. Hope you are serving father properly, right? You are taking care of father properly. Kachchit Dasharatho Raja
कच्चित् दशरथो राजा
Kushali Satyasangaraha
कुशली सप्तसंगरः
Rajasuyashvamedhanam
राजसूयाश्वमेधानाम्
Aharta Dharmanischayah.
आहर्ता धर्मनिश्चयः.
So he's asking all those general questions, right? Kachchit Dasharatha Raja Dasharatha Kushali. Hope Raja Dasharatha is Kushali. Who is Satya Sangaraha? Who's who's what do you say? Whose purpose of war, Sangaram is war. Whose purpose of Sangaram is Satya. Who fights for reality? Whose war army fighting war is all for the sake of Satya. Such our father Dasharatha Raja is Kushali. Hope he is doing well. And that Raja who Rajasuya Ashwamedhanam Aharta. That Raja who has Aharta is who has accumulated or who has conglomerated. That is a better word. Who has conglomerated or acquired acquisitions. Who has conglomerated through Rajasuya, Ashwamedha, etc. Yajnas, Dharmanischayaha, and who is also the decider of Dharma. See, sometimes there are two usages in our culture. One is called Arsha Dharma, Arsha Yukta, Arsha Prayogaha, sorry. So in some of these Ramayanam, Bhagavatam or other ancient texts, as per Panini Sutras, there could be one or two exceptions. And then what they say, hey, we cannot use it because Panini rules don't accept. So this usage is an exception. But it is an exception used by Arsha, Rishis. Arsha Prayogaha. Yes, we will honor it as somehow used by Rishi. We will not do that mistake. We have to go by Panini rules only. So such exceptions are called Arsha Prayogaha. The other one is this one, which is Arsha Dharma, which means we cannot find, nor we should not do it. If Krishna did a violation of the otherwise book of Dharma, it is fine. It is fine because he did it, not for us to do. That is Arsha Dharma. So Arsha Prayogaha, Arsha Dharma. And similarly, if Dasharatha does something, well, we should accept it. That is probably with sufficient, profound consultations, inquiries, only he would have taken up such a decision. It's fine. But I should not be doing, if I think it is a violation, that's okay. Let's accept it. But I cannot do it. That is called Dharmanischaya. That is, in that context, he is saying, Dharmanischaya Rajasuyashvamedhanam Aharta Satyasangaraha Raja Dasharatha Kachchit Kushali. Hope he is safe. Hope he is well, doing well. Sakachchit Brahmanaha
kachchit brahmanaha
Vidwan Dharmanityo Mahadyutihi
vidwan dharmanityo mahadutihi
Ikshvakunam Upadhyayaha.
ikshvanukanam upadhyayah
Ikshvakunam Upadhyayaha
upadhyayah
Yathavat Tata Pujyate.
yadavat tata pujate.
So he's inquiring. So that means, hope Raja is doing this. That means, Bharata, hope you are also going to do. That means, hope, hey guys, all of you, that is all of us, are also going to do. So Rama is telling us. And I'm glad Vikram you joined. I was asking, hey, Vikram should have joined today. It's a beautiful sarga, kachchit sarga.
Yes, Bhogaji, sorry, I got to
No.
extend my Sunday snap a little more.
So he's asking, Saha, Saha is that Dasharatha, kachchit, hope, Brahmana Vidwan Dharmanityah Mahadyutihi Ikshvakunam Upadhyayah Yathavat Pujyate. Hope that Raja is being respected, served, and honored by Brahmana, by all, by the learned scholars, Vidwan, wise men, Dharmanityaha, one who is constantly in Dharma, Mahadyutihi, glows because of his radiant with his practices and with his achievements. Ikshvakunam Upadhyayah, the Upadhyaya, essentially Vasishtha. All these qualities are of Vasishtha. That Vasishtha, Ikshvakunam Upadhyaya, who is the professor, teacher, guide of the Ikshvakus. Yathavat, as per the policies or as per the protocols. Pujyate, hope he is being served by Vasishtha, guided by Vasishtha, honored by Vasishtha, who is Vidwan, Brahmana, Dharmanityah, Mahadyutihi, Ikshvakunam Upadhyayah, Yathavat Pujyate. Sa Tata Kachchit Kausalya
सा तात कच्चित् कौसल्या
Sumitra cha Prajavati
सुमित्रा च प्रजावती
Sukhini Kachchid cha
सुखिनी कच्चित् दार्या च
Devi Nandati Kaikeyi.
देवी नंदति कैकेयी.
So he's inquiring about the three mothers now. After inquiring about father, their guru, now mothers. Sa Kausalya Kachchit Tata Sumitra cha Prajavati Sukhini. Hope those two mothers are happy. Kausalya and Sumitra. Sumitra, and he qualified Sumitra with Prajavati. Prajavati, one who has children. That means she is the lucky one to have two of them, right? Twins, so, Lakshmana and Shatrughna. So Prajavati in the Dvivachanam. Sukhini, two of them. So which is Kausalya and Sumitra, Dvivachanam. Sukhinaha, Sukhini, Dvivachanam Strilinge. So Sa Kausalya cha Prajavati Sumitra cha Kachchit Sukhini. Similarly, Arya Devi Kaikeyi Kachchit Nandati. He used two different words. One is Sukhini, hope they are comfortable. Nandati, hope she is enjoying. Nandanam is enjoyment. So he knows Mother Kausalya is more of a enjoying lady. She wants to be show off and be happy always. So hope she's enjoying. Kaikeyi Nandati, but Sumitra and Kausalya are simple ones. They're just happy. They're happy. So are they happy? Is Kaikeyi enjoying? That's how he has inquired about both of the mothers differently. Kachchid Vinaya Sampannah
कच्चित् विनय संपन्नः
Kulaputro Bahushruta
कुलपुत्रो बहुश्रुतः
Anasuyur Anudrashta
अनुसूयर अनुद्रष्टा
Satkrutasте Purohitah.
सत्कृतस्ते पुरोहितः.
So Te Purohitah, your Purohita, Kachchit Vinaya Sampannah. Te Puro Kachchit Bahushruta Anasuyuhu. Hope your Purohita is Anasuyuhu. Anasuyuhu Anudrashta Satkritaste Purohitaha. I just want to see a detail here. Let's see. Give me a minute.
Anusuya means pure, without any
That's right. But who is he referring about is what I want to see.
Purohit, about Purohit, I think. Purohits all are.
Guru he has already referred, so
Suyajna, son of Vasishta.
son of Vasishtha. Which shloka was it?
11th.
11. विनय संपन्नः विनीतियुक्तः कुलपुत्रः शुद्धकुलप्रसूतः अनसूयुः असूयारहितः अनुद्रष्टा सकलसत्कर्मनिपुणः ते तव स्वयुक्तः पुरोहितः वसिष्ठपुत्रः सत्कृतः कच्चित् सवयस्कः इति षष्ठी महिम्ना लब्धम्. Okay, so Vasishta's son. Okay, so Vasishta is the Ikshvaku guru. However, for Bharata, specifically probably assigned one is Vasishta's son. So Kachchit Kulaputraha, their Vasishta's Kula, their son. Vasishta Kulaputraha Bahushrutaha. He is also well read, very well educated and well read. Vinaya Sampannaha Anudrashta Anasuyuhu Satkritaha Te Purohitaha. Hope he is also being felicitated, is respected and taken care of. So instruction given is we should respect our Purohita, whoever is our well-wishers, especially Brahmanas who take care of us, we should respect them. So Purohitah Te Purohitah विनय संपन्नः कुलपुत्रः बहुश्रुतः अनसूयुः अनुद्रष्टा ते पुरोहितः कच्चित् सत्कृतः. Is that question? Is that inquiry about the purohitah? Then कच्चिद् अग्निषु ते युक्तः.
Go ahead.
कच्चिदग्निषि ते युक्तः
विधिज्ञो मतिमानुजः मतिमानृजः
विधिज्ञो
मतिमानृजुः
विधिज्ञो मतिमान् ऋजुः
हुतं च होष्यमाणं च
हुतं च होष्यमाणं च
काले वेदयते सदा.
काले वेदयते सदा.
He's inquiring. In fact, when I used to hear Pravachanam, the first Ramayana Pravachanam I heard was in 2002 of Chagantyar. That time when I heard, every time I used to hear, don't take me wrong in terms of caste and all, but I mean, I was thinking, why is Chagantyar explaining as if Rama is like a Brahmana? That was my first feeling then in 2002 when I heard. Because he keeps saying Rama Sanjyavandanam, Bharata did Sanjyavandanam, Rama did Agnihotram. Hey, what is this? Is he Brahmana or is he Kshatriya? That was my lack of clarity and then in 2002. But if you see here, Rama is also inquiring of Bharata, saying, Kachchid Agnishu Kale, that means 3 sandhyas in times, at sunrise in the morning, exactly at noon, and then again at before sunset in the evening. Kale, as per times. Kale, hutam cha hoshyamanam cha agnishu te vidhignyah matiman rujuhu yuktaha. He's inquiring. Hope you are a knowledgeable fellow. And rujuhu, you also know what is rik, which is Veda. You know the Vedas, you know the instructions. Such you, vidhignaha, you also know the instructions. You also know the manuals or the guidelines to follow. such you, hutam cha hoshyamanam cha agnishu kale vedayate sada, of both fired ones. That means you have already kept Agnihotram Hutam, that you have offered to Agni. Hoshyamanam, of in the future also, keeping things ready. Hope you have already made the best offerings and offered in the as Ahuti to Agni in the past. That means you have already done it, and hope you are going to do. Like including myself, I am also one of those culprits who do one Sandhya Vandanam and I think, oh, I've done it great. Never do the Hoshyamanam, the evening ones, next one also to complete. Madhyanikam forget anyway, at least evening, right? So Rama is inquiring in a way as a guideline for all of us also, that all the 3 times hope you are doing your prescribed duties of prayers. Prescribed duties of not only prayers, prescribed duties of offerings, of worship, of respect to the divine entities. Kachchit agnishute yukto vidhigno matiman rujuhu hutam cha hoshyamanam cha kale vedayate sada. Kachchid kachchidva kachchid devan pitrun matruhu
Devan Pitruhu Matruhu.
gurun pitru samanapi
Gurun Pitru Samanapi.
vruddhanscha tata vaidyanscha
Vruddhanscha Tata Vaidyanscha.
brahmananscha
Brahmananscha Bi Manyase.
Great guideline. Rama, who is a Kshatriya, is talking this, and where is a question about all this Brahmin, stupid rascals of the West who have poisoned the whole country, including whatever is blamed today also. So he's saying, Rama is asking Bharata, kachchit, hope, Devan, gods, Pitrun, ancestors or elders, Matruhu, mothers, fathers and mothers, Gurun, the gurus, and Pitru Saman Api, elderly people who are to be treated like father. Gurus essentially, who are Pitru Saman, Gurun, Pitru Saman, Gurun Api, Vruddhanscha, the elderly people. Tata Vaidyanscha, also Vaidyaha, doctors, or let's take it as doctors for now. Vaidyanscha, Brahmananscha, and the Brahmanas, who are the learned scholars. Abhimanyase, hope you are Abhimanam, that means hope you are Manyase is actually believing. Abhimanyase is believing with purpose. What is believing with purpose means? Respecting them, honoring them, taking care of them. When you say, oh, I believe in you, what does it mean? Oh, do you believe in God? Is a question. Oh yeah, I believe in God. Well, then, what next if you believe in God? Just for a discussion, an argument? No, if you believe in God, then you start loving, then you start taking care of that God. Wherever you see it, some people might see it only in that murti in that room. Some people might see that in murti in the room, in a tree outside, in a mountain there, in anything grand, magnificent, in anybody great, in anybody good, and so on. Sarvantaryamitvam. But if you believe, then you try to worship it. You try to take care of it. So, are you taking care of is what is Abhimanyase means here. Are you taking care of Pitrun, Matruhu, Gurun, Pitru Saman Gurun, Vruddhanscha. And this Pitru Saman can be for Vruddhaha also, because elderly people are also like fathers. Vruddhanscha, Vaidyanscha, Brahmananscha, Abhimanyase. Very, very, very important shloka. And in fact, the whole sarga is an important sarga. Ishvastra Varasampannam.
Ishvastra Varasampannam.
Arthashastra Visharadam
Arthashastra Visharadam
Sudhanvanam Upadhyayam
Sudhanvanam Upadhyayam
Kachchitvam Tatamanyase.
Kachchitvam Tatamanyase.
So he's also showing how those gurus are. Ishu Astra Sampannam. Ishu is arrow. Ishu Astra Sampannam. Arrow as a physical material is just an arrow. But that is Shastra. But we believe in Astra. That means it is just an instrument to release it, but you're releasing it with divine power, with divine energy. So it is only a launcher. It is launching something else, like what they call missile launcher, right? A rocket missile launcher. Similarly, Astra Sampannam Ishu, Ishwastra Sampannam, Artha Shastra Visharadam. Also, that guru is not only is so wealthy of all astras that can be launched through issues, but also is Arthashastra Visharadaha. He is also Arthashastra is Arthashastra, we all know, right? Economics or financial education. That he is also that guru who is good in Arthashastra, financial, economical, the worldly matters. Sudhanvanam, one who is so good in bow and archery. Upadhyayam, because I might have astra. I might have the astra, but if I'm not a Sudhanva Khanda Parshahu, and all those names comes, right? So Sudhanvanam. So if I'm not good in archery, then that might go to a different place. So I need to be Sudhanva and then Astra Sampannaha also. Sudhanvanam Upadhyayam, our teacher. Kachchitvam Tata Manyase. Hope you are respecting him also, right? Hope you are, Manyase is believing, meaning respecting. Hope you are taking care of, worshipping, serving them, taking care of them. Tata Tvam Manyase. Kachchidatma Samashura.
Kachchidatma Shuraha.
Kachchidatma Samashura.
Kachchidatma Samah Shuraha.
Atma Samaha.
Atma Samaha.
So Kachchidatma Samashura.
Kachchidatma Samaha Shuraha.
Shrutavanto Jitendriyaha.
Shrutavanto Jitendriyaha.
Kulinascha.
Kulinascha
Ingitagnyascha. Ingitam
Ingitagnyascha.
Those who are aware of Ingitagnyascha.
Gnyatascha.
Ingitagnyascha. Kritaste Tata Mantrinaha.
Kritaste Tata Mantrinaha.
So Rama is inquiring the next good thing. Because he knows anytime typically a king changes, he will appoint his ministers, his staff, his secretaries. So he's asking, Te mantrinaha kritaha. Tata, hey, hope you have your ministers. That means if they're the same old ministers, good. But I think you might have appointed some of your own ministers. Whoever are such new ministers that you have appointed, Te kachchid, hope they are Atma Samaha Shuraha. First thing they are required is they have to be valiant warriors like you. Atma Samaha. Hope they are as powerful as you are. That is a beautiful quality of leadership. Most of a bad leader or a dirty fellow will be one who cannot accept or keep anybody as capable as him or more capable than him to work with him, under him. Most of the times when we say politics, one part of it, the other parts, there are other reasons also. when we say work politics. First thing is, if the manager is not a great leader, or if the supervisor is not a great leader, and if one of his team members is a brilliant guy, he cannot accept him. And this fellow is raising a lot of questions, or he is giving a lot of suggestions. And if the manager or supervisor is not able to encourage him, keep him running, then he's not a good leader. That is what Rama is also giving here. One of the best lessons of leadership. He is a good leader, one who is able to keep as his team members, probably reporting to him also under him, who are as capable as him or even more capable than him. Still be able to keep him. So which also means, if I am more capable than my boss, and I'm still gladly working for him, then that means my boss is great. Then he's a good leader. But this damn fellow, he doesn't accept my ideas. He doesn't listen to me. He doesn't encourage me. He'll always shut me down. Hey, don't raise questions, too many questions, for example. So, I just want to hear any appreciation. Or your acknowledgement. Do you agree with this leadership point?
Leadership is more about the leading capability, Pogaji. It's not about technical qualifications, etc. You know, no, there are so many examples of that. Even in the modern day example, many of these who have invented, including Steve Jobs, etc., they are not technically strong people. They're there on the top because they hired and they let the actual creativity come through.
Correct.
They are good leaders more than actually. When people say even Stan Altman, right? Right now, he's a dropout.
Yeah.
So it is a living example. It is like that, right?
Correct.
Now Modi ji, you see, there are people who are qualified from so many universities, top colleges in the world.
Correct.
But Modi is the leader, right?
Correct.
At the end of it, good example.
Correct.
Yeah.
So it's 8:35, your time there, 8:37. How are we doing with time? Do we have some more time? It's a longer sarga. We cannot complete it anyway today. It's such a long sarga. 76 shlokas. So we have done 15 today. We can continue in the next one. So kachchit atma samashuraha shrutavantaha. Shrutavantaha is those who have listened more. That means those who have studied more. Well read is the today's English. Jitendriyaha, another important quality of your staff, especially in public administration or anywhere. They should be jitendriyaha. They should have won over their temptations. Nobody should be able to tempt them for corruption. Indriyaha, they should, hey, I don't want any success, any pleasure, man. You cannot corrupt me anytime. Such people are jitendriyaha. So the staff also have to be jitendriyaha. Rama is jitendriya. That doesn't mean Rama alone. Rama is now, that is why showing. Not only myself, my staff also will be uncorruptible. And we are seeing that example like Vikram quoted now. Modi ji is uncorruptible. His staff is also uncorruptible. And or if only the Yatha Raja Tatha Praja. If the king is Jitendriya, then his staff will naturally be Jitendriyaha. And that is what is Rama is inquiring or is hinting through his inquiries. Kachchid Atmasamaha Shuraha Shrutavantaha Jitendriyaha Kulinaha. Kulinaha is the best in making the decisions. Kulinaha. Cha Ingitagnaha. Those who have that common sense. The colloquial common word equivalent to closest word for ingita is common sense. Hope they are aware of common sense, because not every time can you make a decision based on the book. Sometimes you have to make some decisions where there is no rule in the book. So it has out of common sense we have to make. So ingitagnaha te mantrinaha kritaha tata. Your ministers are such people, right? Okay. Shall we stop here or continue? We don't. I don't want it to be too late. Stop
Yeah,
here?
I think. Yeah, we're to stop, I think. Yeah.
We'll stop it here. Okay. So till 15th, we'll continue from 16th sloka of 100th sarga of Ayodhyakanda. Okay. I think Lavani left. Radesh, do you want to say Shanti Mantra? Sarve bhavantu sukhina. Okay, I'll say it.
Yeah.
Om sarve bhavantu sukhinah. Sarve santu niramayah. Sarve bhadrani pashyantu. Ma kachchit dukkha bhag bhavet. Om shanti shanti shanti.